Okay, here we go. I don't think I'm prepared for this one, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is the Vikings Garage. And what do we have for you guys here today? It's a pickup. It's a Ford pickup. It's a fast Ford pickup. You know what I'm driving yet? This is as real as it gets as a first impression of driving. Let me see if I get this right. The Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. This is a 2010, so this was the first year that they came out. Therefore, it's a Gen 1. These things are, well, they're just crazy. Let's just put it to you that way, because what you get is, if I'm not mistaken, 410 horsepower in a pickup. And that's a 6.2 liter engine, really big. What do I think of it so far? Well, I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I'm not necessarily a pickup kind of guy. And there's a good reason for that. I suck at parking, so I could never own one of these things because I wouldn't know how to park them. And there's one thing I don't like is to have body damage on one of my cars, and I'm sure I would be hitting the thing like all the time. We are gonna do a little pull here. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't get in trouble. She does sound nasty. Wow, this car's dangerous. Wow, that's intense. She is pretty much bone stock, other than I believe it has a slightly larger exhaust system and a cold air intake, which I'm sure I'll show you guys in a second. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, it's a pickup. You do feel like you're sitting a little taller than usual, and I like the way it sounds. It's a nice sound. It's a very nice sound. Definitely puts a smile on my face. I think it's really neat how they have the dual exhaust tips coming through the side, but I'm not really sure this is a stock thing. Maybe somebody can put in the comments down below if they come stock this way. I don't think they do. I know for sure that these wheels were definitely add-on, and I think they look perfect with this truck, with those massive size Hankook tires. But yeah, this is definitely not your typical pickup. It's just a very, very quick walk around. Telltale sign with these trucks is, I mean, you can tell it's an SVT when you get closer to them, but they got the fender flared, and you know, they bulge out both front and rear, and it gives it that very aggressive look to the truck. Not to mention, they sit taller than your typical Ford pickup. And yeah, most importantly, you see those three lights up there? Those are the Raptor style lights. Every time you hear that expression, it all started in this truck. Not particularly a big fan of the two separate fog lights like that, but I'm sure they do a very good job. As you can see, this kind of wear should be expected after 11 years, going on almost 12. But all in all, it's a very cool truck. I really like these accents here. This is really cool. It's pretty neat. And yeah, this is the one, obviously, with the right engine. As previously mentioned, this one comes equipped with a cold air intake, which gives a very nice sound. But yep, this is definitely, if you're in the market for one of these, you definitely want to make sure you get the one with the bigger engine, as it is the one with the most power. This particular one has a front engine that's been installed. That's obviously an add-on. Yeah, just your typical Ford pickup with plenty of power. Oh, that's really cool. You have plenty of room here. These covers must be a must. I'm sure all the Raptor owners will agree with me that you can probably save a few miles per gallon with that thing. But I'm actually curious, what are some of you guys getting as far as miles per gallon with these out there? Leave me a comment down below. I'm actually eager to find out, because for what I understand, these things are rated at 11 in the city and 14 on the highway. Of course, it wouldn't be a Vikings Garage complete video if it didn't get underneath this truck. So let's check this out. So that's really neat. It came with Fox Racing struts. Nice cool little SVT logo there. And I gotta say, this truck does have over 100,000 miles, and it seems like they're holding up pretty well. Yeah, no crazy leaks. You got your skid plate here. Let's take a look at the back, shall we? Rears, obviously, same kind of deal. Fox Racing. And yeah, seems like they're holding up pretty well. I don't see any crazy substantial rust underneath this truck. That's always a plus. You guys get a better picture there of the dual tip exhaust on this guy. That sounds marvelous. But yeah, all in all, very nice truck. Only thing to take note here is that he actually had to replace this rear end. This was kind of like the major repair he had to do, but he knew that buying the truck. Other than that, yeah, these things seem like they're pretty solid and reliable. Let's check out the wear on the seat after 100,000 miles. It's not too bad. This is typical on almost every single car. This bolster tends to get the most beating. But all in all, you know, you got your symbols there embroidered in the seat. It's really cool. I think that's really nice that they added that. It looks like your regular typical Ford F-150, but this is definitely typical for the Raptor. And also there you can see that, you know, obviously these dials are different. And not to mention, there's a lot of this. I don't know if they were trying to mimic carbon fiber, but something along those lines. Obviously a very nice sound system. And yeah, let's take a look and see what it's like to start your Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. Very cool. As you saw there, it does have 132 tire pressure light. Chances are, because of the wheels, it does not have sensors anymore, so that's that. But all in all, really cool truck. That's an interesting angle. You see that? That's a speaker in the pillar. All right, guys, what are my final thoughts here in this beautiful truck? So here's the thing. As I'm sure you guys saw from the FJ Cruiser video, I think it's embedded in me and my DNA because of being European, and we drive like smaller engine cars out there. I could never own this car because the fact that it gets the gas mileage that it does on a daily, you have to be okay with that, and I just wouldn't be, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. I mean, most truck guys already know. Probably spend $100 of gas a week. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't do that. I spent about 60 on my 4Runner, and trust me, it's a painful process every time I go to the gas station. But with that being said, trust me, this is a nice truck. Beautiful. By all means, I'm telling you, if you ever thought of buying one and you were always on the fence, do it. Because guess what? You buy a regular Ford F-150, and guess what you're going to do every time you see one of these in the road? You're going to say to yourself, man, I almost bought one of those. Well, stop wishing. Do it. It's worth it. And on that note, I will catch you guys on the next one.